if you're thinking about going to an Advantage plan, buyer beware. So this is what I do with people that are just dead set on going to an Advantage plan. I say, okay, look, you're on a plan F, you're on a plan G, you've got this super convenient plan, you like it, you never have to worry about networks, copays, anything like that. Before going to a Medicare Advantage plan, let's look at putting you into a plan N or putting you into a plan G high deductible, because those two options right there will at least still give you the same freedom to go to any doctor or provider that you want to, because there are no networks. And they introduce you to the idea of paying out of pocket with copays like a plan N, because Medicare Advantage plans are all copay related, and or a high deductible plan G caps what your out-of-pocket liability is. And for 2025, that deductible is $2,870. And so even if hell froze over, the sky fell, or shit hit the fan, the most you're ever going to be out of pocket is less than $3,000. And you can go anywhere you want to. Now, you look at a Medicare Advantage plan, you're still confined to a network. You may or may not be able to leave that pen. You may not be able to leave that field, that pasture, that network of doctors. You're confined to that area. And at the same time, Advantage plans have what are known as annual out-of-pocket maximums. So if something bad happened to you, you could be out of pocket, depending on the plan, in network, out of network, $5,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 a year if something bad happened. So why on earth would anybody in their right mind go onto a Medicare Advantage plan with that kind of risk that they can be on a plan N or a high deductible plan G? So for those reasons, that's why I always recommend, if you're dead set at looking at one, let's start to transition down the road and see if you like the out-of-pockets and like the deductibles on the Medicare supplement, because if it's not a problem, then we'll just keep you where you're at. And if for some reason you're dead set on going to an Advantage plan, then we'll have a different conversation. And, customer's always right most of the time. But anyway, that's kind of my recommendation on why I think the planning is good, less expensive, same benefits. And if somebody's tempted to go into an Advantage plan, it's a great kind of testing ground, kind of a probationary area to see if you like being out of pocket. I really recommend plan Ins to most people when they're getting onto Medicare. And I think it's a great plan for you if you're thinking about looking at one. So don't be afraid. I'm always here to help. These are my 2 cents. I'm Jonathan Hawkins, the Insurance Hawk. Save your money, keep your freedom.